So, yesterday, I have some evidence. Have one yummy yum spit in it, the mucus afterwards. Another one yummy yum yogurt, tiny yogurt. I had two of those in the morning, like not in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock, my first meal. Then I had cheese later on around 9 o'clock, and then I went to that. Then I dragged myself to the store. That's where it all begins. I bought these. I bought these two desserts. Didn't eat them actually until 1 o'clock. Anyway, I dragged myself to the store. I could hardly walk. I was very tired, ugh, and I was going just to get it, just to get the sweets. And I've been having a week. No, 2 weeks. About 2 weeks of maybe 10 days. This period was. I'm not really sure how long it was, but it was intense. And I knew that I'm not ready yet to move on because something had not been cleared yet. I did not know what it was, and I got the answer. After having this binge eating session, also watched a little bit of porn, didn't masturbate. He thought I will do it today or I will leave it for another day. I'm doing it once every 2 weeks now. But then I had wet dreams, so my body is helping me actually. I want to get rid of pornography altogether. It's nonsense. It's not a problem. It's not a big problem, but still. Anyway, that being said, I woke up in the middle of the night having very strong headache. Maybe that's how I should begin the video. It would be more dramatic. I woke up in the middle of the night having a very strong headache after binging on cheese and cream dessert. And I felt very lost. I felt very confused. Like, what's going on? And a thought popped into my head, and it was, I want a grown up to help me. Why isn't there a grown up to help me? Where is someone? Where is an adult? Where is someone who can help me? And I realized, fuck, I am the only grown up here that can help me. And that led me to so many memories of my childhood that I have suppressed and didn't. I kind of knew about them, but I was not consciously aware. And that's where I realized how deep actually the inner child work goes and how much of a control it has over us. The inner child, he is in charge. He is in charge. As I was dragging myself to the store, I could hardly walk. My legs hurt. The foods I eat affect a lot my health, and my legs are a challenge for me, and sugar and heavy foods. I can hardly eat anything. Everything is heavy. It makes me worry, just tired and headache and legs hurt so much. And I was dragging myself to the store and I thought, what the fuck is going on with me? I know so much. I'm very well versed in different psychological tools and neuroscience and habit change and how to trick your brain into doing the hard thing and how to get addicted to healthy things, exercise and cold shower and whatnot. And I have so much knowledge, and I have been actually having good runs. But there I was, just dragging myself, feeling miserable like a zombie, not fully knowing what the fuck is going on with me, as if I were under a spell. And maybe I do highly suspect that also um, on an energetic level, there are some entities that attach to us and also kind of participate in us harming ourselves and staying in a low frequency and being tired and exhausted. But yeah, there I was. And there in the middle of the night, I freaking realized that there is a reason for me. Why am I still here? 30 years old, 32, living with my parents, so many health issues, broke, almost alone. I started to suspect that I have one friend, and it is because, it is because 14 years, 14 years up until 14, I lived in a house. The house was, it was a wooden house, 2 floors, and it was kind of a U shape, and then there was yeah, there was a ground in the middle, and it was all fucking alcoholics, domestic violence, and this is where I feel the pain a little bit. I feel the pain, like I connected with my inner child, and that's what I'm going to do. Starting from today, I kind of have neglected this aspect for a while. I grew up in an environment that was very unsafe. Very unsafe. A lot of alcohol. My father was a very heavy alcoholic. He still is drinking a lot, but now he's not exhibiting the behavior that he used to, which was uh, he was very evil when he got drunk. He seemed to be taken over by evil fucking goddamn spirits that just wanted to destroy everyone emotionally and physically around him. And he was evil. He would make our lives miserable. Sleepless nights and domestic violence. I remembered an instance where he was choking my mother, and me as a little child just looking at it and being afraid to do something. I have been attempting to protect my mother a lot, and that was my that was my fucking responsibility, and that's why the thought came to me, like, is there any grown up? And that led me to these memories, because I had to be the fucking grown up. I had to mediate between my mother and father. I had to do whatever I could. Had to mediate between them. Had to make sure that my father doesn't kill my mother. He wanted to stab her once with a knife. Fucking, I remember the scene in the kitchen and looking at it and being so afraid. And so many times he has said to me, stay the fuck away from this, or else I will get my hands on you. So I had a choice, had a dilemma between saving my mother or saving myself. And my mother is obviously a symbol of safety. And she was fucking manipulative. Narcissistic mother, alcoholic, abusive father. And every Friday, Saturday, and also during the week, people would come from other apartments. Other fucking alcoholics would come to our apartment. Just 2 rooms in there we had. One where to sleep, one where they drink. And there was so much fucking noise. Just noise and screaming and yelling and singing and listening to loud music and drinking and smoking in the fucking apartment. And I grew up in this environment for about, yeah, up until 14, until we left that place. And no wonder I'm so fucking traumatized that I have to still up to this day fucking self-medicate with food. That's my last drug of choice. And trauma doesn't act to logic. It acts to emotion and survival. Survival. And yeah, today I'm going. I feel I'm thawing. There's a kitchen. There's a chicken inside. I took it out of the freezer, put it on the radiator. I took it out the freezer and placed it on the heater, so later I can. Um, yeah, I want to eat healthy. I want to eat healthy, and that's what I realized. That's what I learned more. I learned something more about how healing works. Sometimes it happens, very often it happens by symptoms being intensified, and we have to just go with it. Sometimes we just have to go with it, and by having those sweets, I think that's how it works. I highly suspect that's how it works. Using the comfort foods and whatever we use for comfort, we actually might be giving a safe space for all of the nonsense and all of the trauma to come up and to heal. And since we don't have better tools available, or since we have not had better tools available, the inner child is using the very same tools it had to heal. And as if falling out of the plane. Or no, let's say jumping with the parachute. No, the rubber jump, the rubber jump, and then there is the rope jump. When you fall, there's nothing you can do. You just fucking fall, and you fall. That's what I've been through. Like, I think maybe 2 weeks. I've been just falling and falling and falling and observing, just witnessing. Like, going to the store was the same. I was observing as I was just falling, and I didn't know how long am I going to fall and how deep am I going to fall. I also looked up, I was browsing different cheesecake recipes online, comforting myself with the thought of making a cheesecake today. It's like, fuck, so much food, so much comfort, because so much trauma, and I'm going to uh, develop more present relationship with my inner child, with myself. Actually, it's just me and myself and I. Yeah, so many parts. Yeah, tired, got tired. Yeah, fuck, I'm tired. Gotta, yeah, I'll take care. We gotta take care of ourselves. That's the message. We have been raised by traumatized people who have not had the ability to care for us. They did their best. Fucking manipulator. Anyway, we have chosen these parents so that we can become the best parents for ourselves and for our future children, and to heal and to evolve and to be strong, and wise and loving and kind to ourselves first and foremost. Oh, new chapter. New chapter. up and down, but we go up. We go up, and there's a gift. There is always a gift. There's always a gift after the darkness. Always. Always. That's how life works. Pain, gain. Pain, gain. And then pain and gain. And that's how we climb the ladder of pain and gain. And we get better at it. Ooh. Let's take care of ourselves.